Hi everyone, Game 12 was played today in World Chess Championship between Ding Liren and Nepomniatchi. It was very exciting, complex game, full of blunders. Let's jump quickly into the game. Ding started with d4, knight to f6 was played, and now knight to f3, d5, e3, c5, knight b to d2. First surprise for for Nepo, because this is so-called call opening, and this was Kramnik's favorite. Jan took here, e4, and queen to c7 was played. Here also possible is knight to c6, but maybe Jan wanted to avoid this bishop to b5. Okay, queen to c7 was played, c3, bishop to d7. Very interesting opening move. Maybe Jan mixed some of his preparation, because you will see later he played 2 times with this bishop. Maybe here just knight to c6 and bishop to b5 would be better for black, but he opted for bishop to d6, and after bishop to d3, knight c6, castle. Now he plays this move, bishop to g4. So actually he moved his bishop 2 times in the opening. Here Ding played rook to e1, but also playable is queen to a4, e6, knight e5, bishop d6, knight takes bishop, knight g4, h3, and now very nice move, bishop to h2 check, king h1, and a very nice move found by computer, bishop to g1. So black is threatening mate. Of course, if we take a bishop, then this is a checkmate. So we have to play move f4, and after knight to f2, king g1, and knight d3, f5, and castle. And this is kind of equal. But Ding opted for rook to e1, e6 was played, knight to f1, bishop d6, bishop g5, and very nice move by Nepo, castling. Not afraid for this bishop taking knight on f6. And here Ding in press conference said that he was calculating knight to g3, knight h5, h3, bishop takes f3, queen to f3, knight g3, f takes g3, bishop takes, rook e3, bishop to d6, and this was kind of equal, but yes, Ding is looking for a win. So he opted for this complication, thinking on f6, gf6, knight g3, f5, h3, bishop takes, queen takes f3, and now knight to e7 was played. Very nice maneuver, bringing this knight here, knight h5, king h8, and now very nice move by Ding, g4. Here white can also play knight to f6, but after knight to g8, knight h5, knight to e7, this repetition would lead to a draw, so Ding properly avoided that. g4, rook g8, king h1, and knight to g6. Very good move. And here in this position, Ding made a mistake, and he played the move bishop to c2. So instead this move, it would be better to play rook to g1, and after knight to h4, queen to e2, and this is kind of balanced equal game. But after bishop to c2 was played, Jan played move knight to h4, attacking a queen, queen to e3, and rook to g6, rook g1. Of course, here we cannot take on f5 because rook g2 would be played. So we play rook to g1, f4, again very good move, attacking white's queen, queen d3, and queen to a7. Another great move by Nepo, placing his queen here, and black will have strong attack on the king side. Rook a to e1, queen g5, and now Ding tries this desperate move c4, takes, but in this position Nepo told in the press conference that he regretted not playing rook to c8, after which white would reply with c5 and bishop to b8, and idea is that we keep this queen side locked. As you can see, white cannot advance c6, or pawns here are locked and can't move. But he chose this option, taking on c4, queen to c3. Of course, if we take the pawn, then knight to f3 loses a rook. So he played queen to c3, b5. So here black actually is a pawn up and attack and has strong attack, a4. Here also very simple would be just to play a6, but Nepo took here, sorry, not took, but play move before quite impatiently. Now Ding took on c4, and in this position there was a nice win for Nepo, but unfortunately he blundered with rook to g8. He had this move, knight to f3, but maybe he was concerned about this move, queen to c6, forking the rook and the knight. But now there's a really beautiful line found by computer. Knight takes e1, queen a8 check, rook g8, now queen is under attack, queen to e4, knight takes c2, queen takes c2, queen h4, now this is under attack, threatening mate, queen d3, f5, and queen to f3, fg4, rook g4, rook g4, queen g4, queen g4, a4, and now at the end of the line, very crazy, amazing move, b3. And this is simply amazing, because what's the point of b3? If we play knight to f6, of course bishop to a3 is crushing. If we take the bishop, then pawn promotes, and if we play some other move, then black can take here and will promote. So very deep and amazing line, but he opted for rook 8 to g8, and here Liren actually could have taken this rook here on g6. That would be the best move. 8 g6, queen c6, g h5, queen d6, knight f3, and queen to c5. So this would be better position for white, but instead he played the move queen to c6. Another blunder by blunder on both sides. And here Nepo had excellent chance to play the move knight to f5. Of course, what happens if we take? Then we would lose the knight, or even taking here, black is winning. So after knight to f5, if we take with the bishop, f takes f5, e takes f5, and black is even have a decisive attack. But again, Nepo blundered with bishop to b8, and now white had an option to take this rook here on g6, g6, and incredible move even spotted by Fabiano Caruana in the commentary after commentating a live game is this d5. And what's the point? If we take here, then d takes e6, and white is actually winning. If we take here, then we just take here on h5, and this is crashing. Let's say queen takes, but now rook takes, king takes, and queen e6. White is winning. So amazing stuff. We all expected Ding to play this move, but instead he played queen to b7. And again, black had opportunity to play this knight to f5, but he played rook to h6. Another blunder. Now Ding played bishop to e4. Good consolidating move. Rook to f8, again mistake. Here better would be to play move f3. Queen takes, knight g2, queen f3, knight takes, rook takes. This is actually equal, but he played rook to f8 in time trouble and in very big nervousness. Queen b4, queen to d8, queen to c3, but here again d5 would be better. Queen to c3, knight g6, bishop to g2, queen h4, rook h2, and here in this position the best move would be actually to play maybe queen g5, but a Nepo blundered with f5, and this is over, because now Ding takes on e6, we threaten d5 check, a rook takes h5, g takes h5, queen takes h5, d5 check. What to do? King here to g8, and after d6 Nepo resigned. What's the big threat? Let's say if we play move like a5, this is crushing, bishop coming to d5, and there are lots of discovered checks, and white actually is mating black in 5 moves according to Stockfish. So yeah, again we have a match. There are only two games left. Anything can happen, even tomorrow or on Saturday when there's less game to be played, and probably we are going to see tie breaks on Sunday. So yeah, very interesting, one of the most interesting matches I ever seen in my life, and yeah, let's keep going like this. It's so much fun and good promotion for chess. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye.